guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Dee and we are going to be doing a Q&A today. Wow, I get unready. It's been a long day and I'm so ready to wash this day off of my face and get ready for bed. So, you guys submitted some pretty awesome questions over the weekend via my Instagram story. And so, I decided to split up the Q&A into two different parts. Tonight, or today, since y'all are watching this during the day, today will be the personal life questions that y'all asked about me as a person. And then next Monday, I will post a video with the portion, relating to med school and my journey to medicine, those types of questions that y'all asked. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face because like there's no cute way to do that on camera. Like I could have a bowl of water here like I tried to do last night when I filmed this originally, and like water got everywhere. I got frustrated and I quit recording. So I'm just gonna go wash my face off camera. Today I'm gonna be using my Fenty Skin cleanser, makeup remover, all into one. I really love this. I've used it for about a month now and it's an amazing product. Y'all didn't ask me all that, but I just decided to volunteer that information. As y'all see, as we do more get unready with me, my skincare routine changes depending on what my skin needs. And so my skin is trying to adjust to a new climate. I just moved to a new state. And so my skin is trying to adjust right now. So that's why we're gonna lean on Fenty Skin and a lot of hydrating products tonight. Again, y'all didn't ask, but you're here and I had to tell somebody. So I told y'all, so you're welcome. I'll be right back. Gonna wash my face and then we'll get to some of these questions. Okay, my skin is dry and clean and my sweatshirt is wet. So that means that we're off to a great start. That's what I personally feel. So let's go ahead and get to some of these questions while I tone. So also using the Fenty Skin Fat Water Serum Toner Hybrid. The first question is, if you were food and beverage, what would you be? Asking for a friend. I probably have to go with chips and queso, or like tortilla chips and any dippable, really, like queso blanco, or we can go with a salsa or guacamole. Like, bro, chips and a dippable, because like those are classic and everybody loves, for example, everybody loves chips and queso and everybody loves D. So I feel like that's just a winning combination, right? Am I allowed to say that? Does it sound condescending? Anywho, for the beverage, I would go with a sweet tea because I'm like the sweetest, duh. Which probably also makes me sound condescending, but it's okay. Yeah, that's my answer to that question. Final answer, not changing it, not ashamed. Next question says, do you miss me? My dear sweet line sister, yes, I miss you. I miss all of my line sisters. Like, my line sisters hold a very special place in my heart. Like, I don't know where I'd be without them, really and truly. They're just the bomb. Like, anytime that I need them, they show up for me. So yes, to my ace in particular, Sine, I do miss you terribly, and we will have a reunion very soon. The next question says, I saw your vegan grilled cheese the other day. Are you vegan? I'm like really happy that you guys think that I have the discipline to be vegan, but I'm not. I'm also very much so struggling with this, so no judgments. I promise I'm not that weak. I'm having a lot of problems with this. Anyways, I'm not vegan. What you call vegan adjacent. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even get it with my teeth. So yeah, I am what you call vegan adjacent at best. That just means that I have cut out dairy. And like as far as eggs are concerned, I only eat egg whites. And for meats, I only eat turkey, chicken, and of course, fish. But no, I am not vegan. I'm gonna do a mask real quick, a hyaluronic acid mask, because your girl is dry. And there's nothing wrong with dryness. That's the only problem I've been having. Otherwise, cutting out dairy has been amazing, okay? Cutting out dairy has cleared my skin. It has fixed my finances. It has fixed my love life. Okay, it hasn't done all that. But cutting out dairy is amazing. And I mean, I kind of sort of had to cut dairy out anyway because I'm like lactose intolerant. So being vegan adjacent really wasn't that hard for me, if I'm being truthful with myself. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the eye mask too before I put the top half of this on. Okay. The next question is, who is your favorite artist? Y'all. So if I had to pick my favorite artist of all time, I'd probably go with Miguel. Not even probably. I would hands down go with Miguel. I remember for my 18th birthday, someone gave me his CD, Kaleidoscope Dreams. And yes, it was a physical CD. Like, those weren't outdated just yet. And I just remember listening to that on repeat all the way to LSU for my freshman year move-in. And so, like, it just so happens that, like, every major, I can't see out of this eye anymore. Every major life event that I have, like, corresponds with an album release for Miguel. And so, like, literally every single one of his albums and, like, every single one of his songs, whenever I hear them, they just, like, bring me back to a particular time in my life. A couple artists that I've been listening to a lot lately, though, not even a couple, just one in particular, Masego. Like, I absolutely love him as an artist, because he's not only like an amazing singer, he's also an amazing instrumentalist too. And I just absolutely love that. I adore him. I adore his personality. I watched him be featured on one of my favorite YouTubers' channels, and like, he just has the goofiest, silliest personality. Like, I feel like he and I would be best friends in real life, if I'm being honest. Let's see. What's your go-to outfit for girls' night out? Well, me personally, I don't like pants. Like, at all. This is annoying me, y'all. This mask is supposed to like cover my whole face, but it's all folded up. Okay, so what's my go-to outfit for a girls' night out? Yeah, like I was saying, I hate pants, like, period. I absolutely despise pants. And like having it match it to a top. I just do. So the simple girl in me, and what's weird about that is that I grew up a tomboy, so you would think that I would love pants. Nope, hate them, can't stand them. So the simple girl in me would go with a dress or a jumpsuit, something that I don't have to like color coordinate or anything, with like some nice heels, just because I'm short. And honestly, it also depends on where we're going. Like, if we're going somewhere where something might pop off and I have to be kind of active and get out of there, then give me a jumpsuit. Give me something that my legs can really go in, without worrying about, you know, like mooning everybody around me. But like, if we're going to a nicer place, then yeah, I'll go with a dress and heels. Because again, like I said, I'm a dwarf. I wear heels all the time. Or at least I used to before I broke my ankle. And now I'm going off on a tangent, so So yeah, I broke my ankle at the beginning of 2020, and that's how I knew that this year was going to be crappy. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like this has been on for 15 minutes. Although it hasn't. Because I'm sick of this mask. It's like making my face itch at this point. I quit the mask. We're going to keep the eye mask on though. Because these actually do help a little bit. Alright, peeps. Let's do some more questions. I'm having fun. Are y'all having fun? How'd you learn to do your makeup? So, I came out the womb with a beauty blender and some Fenty Beauty foundation, and I was just naturally good. Like, I was just born doing makeup. Yeah, JK. Like I said, I was a tomboy my whole life, so I didn't get into the makeup game until a little bit later. Like, literally high school, I was cool with t-shirt, jeans, and throwing my hair in a ponytail. And like blemishes, what are they? Like, washing my face consisted of a hot towel and maybe a little bit of witch hazel. Like, I was not that concerned with like my outward appearance in high school. So I didn't really get into makeup until college. I didn't get good at makeup until med school, because that's when I started watching some of my favorite YouTubers today. So I started with Jackie Ina. Absolutely love her personality. Love the way that she teaches. Just love everything about her. Love how outspoken she is, how hilarious she is. Jackie is my girl. And so from there, I got hooked on Alyssa Ashley also. And Alyssa Ashley is just bomb when it comes down to just having all the tips and tricks for like hooded eyes, for example. She taught me how to blend, because my foundation has not always been seamless. And then from there, I got hooked on Alyssa's twin sister, Arnell Armand. And those three ladies, they got me together. They got me all the way right, because like I said, I was kind of lost in a sea of beauty, because I mean, my mom didn't really wear makeup, so I really had to like teach myself. So yeah, I learned from YouTube, and it's super important when you're learning from YouTube. It's so important to watch beauty gurus who look like you. For example, yes, Jackie, Alyssa, and Arnell, they can teach anybody of any complexion how to put on makeup. But when it comes down to like product reviews and finding like their undertones and things of that nature, and certain struggles that I personally may face as a Black woman concerning certain beauty products, not everyone's going to have that same experience. But by watching Jackie, Alyssa, and Arnell, I get to learn about that without having to necessarily waste money on products, doing like a trial and error type of thing. I more so lean upon Arnell and Alyssa just because their foundation shades are much closer to mine than Jackie or Nima. But they all teach me a plethora of information. So I'm going to go ahead and take these eye patches off. Boom, boom. And now I'm going to go into an eye cream, and I'm going to use Farsali. Their Howdy. It's a brightening turmeric eye cream, okay? Words. It's late. It's almost time for me to go to bed. It's definitely time for y'all to go to bed. So y'all not about to sit here and judge me for how I pronounce things right now. And so you only need a little bit. You don't need a ton. And according to Auntie Jackie, we don't rub around our eyes. We dab. Oh my goodness, she's gonna keep me looking young for a long time because nobody, like literally y'all, nobody taught me these things. I just Jackie be knowing and I be learning from her. All right. This question says, how do you make time for your hair? I'm very intentional with my time now. So like, I will study as efficiently and effectively as I possibly can during the week. And then on Sunday morning, shout out to COVID, making church go virtual. So on Sunday mornings during virtual church, I will go through my wash routine and my detangle and whatever else. One thing that I've leaned the most on lately is protective styles. So I will put my hair in a protective style because it's so much easier for me to be able to get up, oil my scalp really quickly and get out the house and go study, or get out the house and get to the hospital, or get out the house and go to class, whatever it may be. It's just so much easier to do that when my hair is in a protective style. And it also allows for my hair to grow quicker because I'm not manipulating it as much. So, yeah, I would say carve out time where, you literally have to carve out the time for your hair. Like you have to. So work as efficiently as you possibly can, and then take your one wash day and be, as proactive as you can be with your hair, and put your hair in a style that'll last until the next wash day, if not longer. That's just the best way to go about it. And our last question of the night is, are you single? And I knew this question would come up. By the way, you guys, I'm using the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Sleeping Gel Cream. I knew this question would come up because, first of all, it takes me a lot to like post somebody on my social media when I am in a relationship. But like if that relationship were to end, I'd like never publicize it. I don't just like walk out to the ledge and be like, hey, I'm single now. That's just never been me. It's never been how I operate or what I do. And so, yes, I am single. And I'm happily single. Surprisingly enough, the older I get, the less I care about society's standards of, how old we should be when we, settle down and get married and have kids and all this other stuff. Like, mind you, I want to get married and have kids, but that's not like my sole source of joy. And I found a lot of peace in being single, especially knowing that I'm not settling for the wrong one, because I've dated the wrong one twice now while in med school, and it's not fun at all. And so I'd rather be single than date the wrong one, deal with somebody who doesn't necessarily understand what it takes to get to where I'm trying to go in life, someone who doesn't necessarily understand all the sacrifices that I have to make on this journey and can't be understanding and supportive of me. So one thing that I've learned is that just because you're single doesn't mean that you're lacking anything. So I don't act out of lacking at all whatsoever. I don't act out of desperation, because I've found a lot of peace and a lot of joy with being alone. Because I know alone doesn't necessarily mean lonely. Alone just means that I get to spend more time with myself, and I get to date myself, and I get to figure out my skincare routine. I get to really take care of me, and set the standard of what I want and need in a partner. And really get to know who I am and how I will interact with my partner, and what that dynamic is going to be like, what I'm going to accept, what I'm not going to accept. And it's really been amazing being a 20-something-year-old who's single. And I think that's it. I'm pretty sure I left that one for last just because that's how I do. So moving forward on this channel, we're going to have 2 posting days every week. Mondays are going to be our med school Mondays. Thursdays are going to be our TWTD Thursdays. So Mondays you'll get the med school, the medicine, the science, the nerdy stuff. And on Thursdays you'll get the lifestyle stuff. And we're going to have a good old time with it. So if you like this video, if you enjoyed getting to know Dee, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, be on the lookout for more content next Monday, and connect with me on social media, like at CallHerDT is my handle everywhere, particularly on Instagram, especially if you want to get on the next Q&A. But I think that's all I have for y'all tonight. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.